took advantage of the deep sleep of a hypnotized, tired and sick man and raped him. The flaring echo of the words bursts through his eardrums and landed what seemed a breathing grenade in his heart while he stares bewildered as she continues. It got me pregnant and I've not been able to tell him. I have told countless lies and am at present hiding from many people because of the debts I owe them. Father, for these and the sins that I don't remember, I am truly sorry. There is dead silence for 4 seconds, then the priest had to recover anyway. Those are grievous offense against God because they can be mortal sins, he continues. Were you thought about types of sin during catechism? Yes, Father, she replies as she nods. Then you know why these sins might become sins against the Holy Spirit unless you seriously observe the penance I will give to you. For your penance you must first go to the man and tell him the truth, after which you should observe a day abstinence while meditating on Matthew 12:30 verse 37. Then you will close your fast with the confessor. 3 Our Fathers, 3 Hail Marys and 3 Glory Bees. He pronounces the absolution as she recites the act of contrition, then she leaves. An hour later he concludes confession and meets her waiting by the church exit, so he goes to her smiling. Good evening, Father, she says, genuflecting. Yes, how are you? I'm fine, she answers, putting her face down. You left without notice. What happened? She pauses a while and then answers nothing. Then he says, for over 5 months now. Did you see all my calls? She nods. So you were avoiding me in the house of God because of a broken food flask? No, she mutters. Then what happened? You are not saying anything. See, you have become heavy and you are unmarried. By this time people stood far off waiting to see the priest. When you talked about your family challenge on retaining royalty, have we not been assisting? Even in other ways, the church misses you. We miss you, and the least you could do should not have been leaving the way you did. Anyways, I'm happy you are back. How are you faring? I'm okay by His grace, she replies. Dipping his hand into his pocket and giving her some notes of 1,000, he says. Good to know. Hope the father of your unborn baby is supporting you. Don't fail to come if you need any help. As he makes to leave, she says, how do you miss someone who wrongs you, Father? He stops and turns to her. How do you mean? Forgiveness, of course, is the key. She continues, Father, do you remember the food you brought and gave to me the day before I left? Yes, I do, he answers. It was drugged. Igbo. Are you serious? Father retorts. No wonder, she continues. You remember the family meeting I spoke of? Yes. He nods. She breathes and continues. They concluded that the only way the crown could stay in my father's house is the presence of a male successor, and you know how I've lost everybody to that poisonous gecko that slept into my mother's boiling kettle. Sorry about that, he says. I told you each time I went to the family meeting I kept being poisoned and my survival would only be the Holy Communion you serve and no other. Yes, I'm aware, he answers. That's the only reason I'm here, so I can receive the body and blood of Christ from you. She begins to sob. I couldn't receive communion anyway with the guilt of my sins. Every parish I went to for confession, I was told the same thing you said. Go and tell him the truth. Everywhere the voice keeps coming, even when you preached on Sunday. At this point he touches her shoulder and says, listen, my dear, you are doing the right thing by seeking the face of your God in time of your troubles, I tell you. And you will hear the same thing because it is the Holy Spirit speaking. Just do as he says and you can be free to receive communion again. If you need help with the truth, you can give the man's number or I can follow you with some parish members. Then she raises her face to look at him, saying, I'm sure you ate from the food you gave me that day, because I slept for 2 days at home after consuming that food. Immediately he feels guilty, confused and pity for her. I didn't know the food was drugged, I'm sorry. By this time the people who waited for the priest stood observing. Then she looked confidently into his eyes and says, I needed a male child to win my evil uncles and I have him now in me. I'm sorry, Father. You are the man in my confession, the one who needs the truth. I hope you can forgive me. I'm truly sorry, she leaves as the priest stands motionless in shock.